Good afternoon, people of the grid. It is right in the middle of lunchtime. I'm gonna go grab lunch. Right back there, there's the Best Western Sun Country Supercharger. Love that thing. Thank you, guys. My meetings out here are done, so gonna go grab a bite to eat and then get some work done over at the restaurant, and I gotta make my way back to Edmonton for my stay tonight. I got some meetings tomorrow in Edmonton and surrounding area, so it's I was thinking of going boosted boarding early this morning, but it was minus 4 degrees Celsius. Too cold that early in the morning, so maybe, just maybe, when I get to Edmonton tonight, I'm hoping that it's going to be warmer and I'll go boosted boarding out there. Starting to snow a little bit out here. Bonnyville, Alberta. Thanks for the fun. Figured I'd get a shot of the Sun Country Supercharger at the Best Western in Bonnyville here with the Light Runner. Just one last time here in the daytime. That is a nice charger. 48 amps at 207 volts. It's a 10 kilowatt charger. Very nice. Hitting the road for Edmonton. What time is it? Close to 1 o'clock. Going down Main Street, Bonnyville. Check this out. There it is. It's a nice little town, Bonnyville. Yep, I would come back. I know I will. They have a charger here. I am about an hour and a half outside of the city of Edmonton, making a good time, doing the speed limit. There's a lot of police on this section of road, so there's really no point in speeding. I was doing 5 kilometers over. Right now I'm doing exactly the speed limit. There's a couple of things. I didn't charge to full. I think I left with 400 kilometers of rated range, and usually full would be 425, 424, something like that. So not a big deal there. The one thing I didn't realize was it's colder on my way back. It was minus 6 degrees Celsius heading back, and it seems like it's all uphill for the first half. There's a lot of an uphill climb, so burned through a bit of range for a while there. It was saying, it was projecting dash, which means I don't know where you're going to end up, and it was telling me to slow down to 95. I didn't, because I knew that we would level out and get into flat or even a bit of down, and we have, and now it's back up to 10%. So it's saying that we have 127 kilometers to go, and what's the battery saying? Oh, the battery is saying that we have 196 kilometers. So plenty of range to make it back. Definitely staying comfortable in here. I've turned on range mode, just so you can see range mode is right there. So you just go into your controls, under driving, range mode on. That just helps you get more range out of the car. And that's been working because we've driven like 175,000 kilometers. It's over 100,000 miles in electric vehicles, and we have never run out. We've run them down to really close to empty, or what we thought was empty, but we've never ever run out in either the Nissan Leaf, which has a much smaller battery, a 24 kilowatt, or the Tesla, which has an 85 kilowatt battery. We just go further in it. We've never ever run out. The nice thing about electricity is there's like farm. There's plug-ins everywhere out here, so I've got options. And again, as I've said in my other Tesla or Leaf videos, the number one way to extend your range is just to slow down a little. Slow down by 3 miles, 5 kilometers. Do that once or twice. Do the speed limit, and you will significantly extend your range. I've heard stories of people turning down the heat and stuff. Just slow down. It'll go a lot further slowing down the car than it will turning all of the stuff off and freezing your butt off. And besides, who likes to freeze their butt off? Not me. Unless I'm boosted boarding, then I will tolerate it, but only then. Miker out. There's nowhere to go. See, I'm in the car. My micro out doesn't work in the car. This does. At Westgate Mall, they have a charger. I'm here. I think I'm going to be here for about half an hour because I'm going to meet with some people, maybe even a bit longer. So I'm going to plug in. There's another Tesla right here charging up as well. Nice. So again, because it's a little cold, recommend charging, and the reason for that is because I'm down to 42 kilometers, some 25 odd miles or so. Oh, it authorized. Port 2 is available. Grab my adapter. It's -4, so it's cold, but I got a fully charged boosted board, so I'm going for a ride. Oh yeah. Made it back to the hotel here in Edmonton. Tammy's watching Amelia do some wrestling. Apparently she's doing really good. She's won 3 out of the 4 matches she's had so far, and pretty soon she's going into her 5th, so dying to hear how she's doing over there. The girl loves wrestling. It's the weirdest thing. I would have never have thought. She signed up for it. She's doing really good, so good job, Amelia. Thumbs up. So I tried to get it as low as possible. I probably shouldn't have charged at the Westgate Mall, but I wanted to. And so I've got 33 kilometers. I was trying to get it closer to 0, but that's pretty good. So it gives you a little warning. So yeah, let's take a look. There we are. So here's what I do is I take it up to 90%, and I get up about an hour and a half, 2 hours before I have to go anywhere. So when I get up about an hour before I need to leave, I'll send it up to 100%. That way I come down to the car right about when it reaches 100%. The reason I do that is it's kind of a winter driving tip. If you let charging, or if you plan it so the charging finishes at or about the time you're going to leave, that process warms the battery. So the car doesn't have to use its own energy to warm the battery. The charging process has warmed it. Plus, as it's finishing the charge, what I'll do with the remote app is I'll preheat the car. Now here I'm in a heated parkade, so it's like a best case scenario because the car will be kind of room temperature, the battery will be room temperature, and then I'll just heat up the cabin a little bit more so it's nice and toasty, so that when I come and sit in the car and get going on my way, it really doesn't need to do much of anything other than just maintain the cabin heat. So it's a great way to conserve energy and maximize your range. And then of course, if you're going on a longer trip, you hit range mode. Yep. All right, made it into my room. I'm gonna go for a swim. Then I'm gonna go for a hot tub. And by swim, I'm just gonna get in the pool and hang out, and then I'm gonna go sit in the hot tub.
Today is a bit of a running around day. These days are always tough when Mike's away, because I kind of have to run around and get everybody where they need to go, and sometimes it's 2 people at once in 2 different places. So I've got Ethan and Samantha and Melissa at home now from school, and now I'm going to watch Amelia wrestle. And after that, I've got to run her and her brother to youth group. Get to watch Star Trek, which they've seen, but it's always fun to see it with your friends and eat hot dogs and chips and popcorn and all that fun stuff. So they have a couple things going on. We're missing Dad tons and can't wait for him to come home. But that's a little bit about our day. push, Amelia. You can do it.
Push, push. Stay on top, stay on top.
Man, I feel awesome. That hot tub warmed me right up. Coffee, all set. All right, people of the grid, I'm going to switch over to finishing up a few emails, getting the video edited, and call it a day. That Amelia, she's vicious. She's ready for Ultimate Fighting Championships, the UFC. Awesome. So proud of her. She took on some pretty strong kids over there. And it was pretty impressive. So anyways, I hope you guys had a really great day. I will catch up with you tomorrow. That's the plan. Good night, everybody. Miker out. No. Miker out.